Hello, this is a brief demonstration on the Open Records Request or FOIA module. What you're seeing here is a public-facing application for any requester to come to this digital form located on your website. Um, this would be posted on your website simply via the URL here. They would come from anywhere on a mobile device, from home, office, tablet, phone. They could come in and they could fill in all pertinent information regarding their request. I like to put my email because that's how I'd like to have the record fulfilled. I could put what I'm looking for. Okay, does it fall under common law? Yes. I'd prefer this to be sent to me via email. If there are going to be any fees incurred, here's what they would be. And then I'm going to sign off and submit the request. Oh, mandatory field, need to put my phone number in. So what happens from this point is an email will be sent to the records custodian at the local government for them to log into GovPilot. When they go to govpilot.com and log in, they will be brought to a page that contains a dashboard. And so when they log in, they'll be able to see all the new OPRA requests or Freedom of Information Act requests that have come into the system. So if they click on this tile, it'll bring them to all of the records with the status of new that have been submitted that haven't been assigned yet. So here's the one that we just submitted from our public form. I could go ahead and open this up and begin to process it. I'm going to mark that the request is received. It'll automatically put a date on there. And if I save this, this will trigger an email to the requester stating that this was received and the time frame has officially started. So in looking at this, what the requester wants, open permits, that means I'm going to assign it to the building department. And I would like this back by Tuesday so I can review the information. And so that's it. The records custodian has received the record, reviewed what it is, and assigned it to the appropriate department. So now if I close out of this, the receiving department, in this case the construction or building department, would receive a notification to log into GovPilot. You have an OPRA request that has been assigned to you. When they log into the system, they'll have a tile that'll bring them only to the open records requests that are assigned to their department. So I could go ahead and click on this. And here's the one that was just assigned to my department, open permits on 123 Main Street. I could go ahead and open it. And then I can look at the pieces of information. Okay, open permits on 123 Main Street. I can take that information, put it in as an attachment here. And then I could come and change the status. If I am fulfilling it, or I need extra time, or I'm partially fulfilling it, or I'm denying it, again, that could all be put in here. And my response back to the records custodian, but I'm fulfilling this information today on the 19th, and the records custodian needed by the 24th. So now that records custodian will receive a notification back, again, to reopen and access the record. And what they're going to do is when they open it, they're going to review the attachments that have been submitted, review the response from the assigned department or departments. If you could assign as many departments as you'd like. Then they're going to come in and say, okay, well, you'd like it via email. I could send it to you via email. So once I change this status to fulfilled, that date will automatically populate, and I could see how many days it took me to process this record. And so once I hit save here, because my fulfillment method is email, and I changed the status to fulfilled, an email will automatically get sent to the requester with whatever attachments are located within the record, they'll receive in the email automatically. So no need to actually fulfill the request outside of the system. It could all be done and aggregated to the record, all within the GovPilot system. Again, as I mentioned, you can see how many days it takes to open and close these records. Again, for tracking purposes, how long is it taking us to process our OPRA requests on average? 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever the case might be. You can start to get some advanced analytics on that, as well as how long it's taking each department to fulfill OPRA requests as well. So this was a brief high-level overview regarding the Open Public Records, or FOIA, module within the GovPilot system. Thank you.